Hey guys, today we are going to install the Kali Linux in VirtualBox. So for that we will first of all download the VirtualBox, and then we will go for the Kali Linux installation ISO file. So first of all, type in the VirtualBox, go for the first website, and wait, here as you can see the latest version is 6.1. so hit on download. Now according to your host you can download the VirtualBox. Mine is Windows, so I'm going for it. Actually I have already downloaded it, but actually I'm only showing you that how you can download these files. So hit on start. Okay, it's downloading. Now we'll go for the ISO file. So type in kali.org. Now as you can see that we are in official website of Kali Linux. So go under the download section, download Kali Linux, click on it. Here as you can see that we get both the options. We can either download the torrent or we can directly download the ISO file. So I'll go for the direct download. And the one more important thing is that if your system is 32-bit, then you have to download the 32-bit ISO file, and if your system is 64-bit, then go for the 64-bit. As it's mine is 64-bit, so I'm going for 64-bit ISO file. Hit on start download, and as you can see that it's downloading. Now this will take I think a huge time, but I have already downloaded it, so we can go further. Now you need to install the VirtualBox. So I'm actually searching that where I have stored the VirtualBox file. So let's see, it's here. So you need to run it as administrator so that it get the administrator privileges. Wait, what is okay? It's installing. Yep. Click on next again. Here you can change the installation directory if you like, but for me it's okay. Next and finish. Okay, it's installing as you can see, so we'll wait for it. Yeah, it's done. Finish. Here we go. This is my old machine that I have already installed, but we are going for a new one. So here you can actually name your Linux machine whatever you want. I'm giving it Kali Linux, and what should I say? Okay, let's see, Kali Linux install. I think it will be okay. Kali Linux install. This is the folder where your file, or you can say the whole data of this machine would be saved. So you can choose any directory where you want to save all the data. So I'm going for these folders, and in here you need to select Debian 64-bit or 32-bit based on your system. Here you can give 2 GB RAM. It's totally fine, but if you have more than enough, then you can extend it to 4 gigs. Not a big deal. And for the storage, I think 34 gigs will be okay. Now you need to make some changes before booting it up. First of all, you need to remove this empty file. Okay, now add a file. Here actually we are adding the ISO file that we have already downloaded, that is of about 3.6 gigs. This is it. Click on create, and now we are good to go, I think. Okay, now let me just check a few more settings. That the USB drivers are 1.0. okay, it's all good. Now boot it up. Here you get two options, graphical install or direct install. For new users, graphical install would be better. So hit enter. Okay, we are going for full screen. Okay, here you need to select the language, that is obviously English. You can go for another if you want. United States, American English. Here we get a bunch of options, but American English is okay. Basically during the whole process, that is onward, you need to just go for default options, because if you are a beginner, then you need not to change any options basically, because it's predefined for the machine for what settings will be suitable for a new user. So just type in here what is saying. I think it's okay. Here you are going to give the name. So for me it's Kali is okay. Let's say YAM. Continue. Here you have to select the password that will be used for logging into your machine, so remember it. Select your time zone. I guess it's Pacific or what? Pacific. Okay. Go for the defaults. We are not going to change any settings. Continue. And again continue. Yes, it's all good. So again continue. Click on yes and then continue. Now this is going to take a bit of time, so we need to just wait and watch. It won't take that long because our configuration is quite good. It's running on 4 gigs of RAM and all that, so it would be completed very soon. It's about to complete. Here we go. Now it's just hit on continue. We are not going to fill anything in here. Now it's configuring APT, but we are not going to configure it right now, because if we will do that, then it will take too long. I will describe it later, so just ignore it. Hit continue, and now let it be processed. Here are the basic interfaces that are needed to be installed, and the rest we would install in later after booting our machine. So just let it be as they were selected and hit continue. Actually I skipped the video for a while because it was taking too long, so I think it's just about to complete. Okay, here we just need to, let me just check it out. What is it saying once? Okay, select the, okay, it's saying that here is the list about the process that we have already completed. So this is the next process. Hit on continue. Yes, continue. Let me just read it out once. Okay, select the below file. Then yes, we should select the below file. Continue. It's processing. One thing that I guess you all have noticed that from the beginning we are seeing that the window is not of full size. It's just a small window in the screen that we will need to configure later. So for now hit continue. Okay, it's now booting up. Hit enter. Okay, here you need to just type in your username. I think root, no, we selected the SWAYAM. Okay, it's kind of funny. So SWAYM was it? Okay, so you just need to type in the username that you have selected previously and type in your login password. You will be good to go. Here, as you can say, we have logged into our Kali Linux machine. Now, as you can see, everything is working fine, but the only problem is that we are not getting the full sized window. It's still a small window on the screen. So for that, actually, if you are wondering that how you are going to get the full size window, I'm making another video that will provide in the description, so you will get it. And for now, it's thank you.